Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Online Academy here by Capital Presence. Today we're going to get into something that I don't know if people just don't know that it exists or they just don't like using it, which is probably more the first than anything else, but that is transcripts within Microsoft Teams meetings. So nowadays we're all meeting online. At least most of our meetings are online meetings, and you're using Microsoft Teams within your meetings to conduct these meetings, whether it's through a phone dial-in or through a physical webcam. Either way, transcripts work great. And I'll show you a couple of tips and tricks on how you can use these transcripts to find specific points within a meeting simply by clicking on the words, and that will bring you to that exact point of that meeting, which is pretty cool. This also helps when printing out meeting notes, assigning who has said what, and if in case you didn't know, we're going to cover that a little bit more, is the power of Microsoft Stream and how that integrates and powers your Microsoft Teams meetings that you're recording. So let's go ahead and get started. So here I am in Microsoft Teams. I'm going to go ahead and create a meeting, and I'm going to start the recording of it so that we can bring it into Microsoft Stream and then in turn create a transcript around it. So first part of this, we're going to go on in. There doesn't seem to be any meetings currently happening in this demo environment that we have. I'm going to just take this test meeting and I'm going to edit it. So I'm going to edit this occurrence. And then I'm going to change the time to, what time is it? 2:30. And then we can send the update. And we're just going to go in and jump on into this meeting. So, all right, now that the updated meeting has posted, I'm going to go ahead and click join the meeting. It's then going to ask me if I want to allow my mic and allow on camera. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to... I guess it wants to know if I'm not going to use my audio and video, but I said that I wanted to. So let's see. I will not join with camera, but I will join with the mic, and I'm just going to go ahead and join. Once I've joined the meeting, then obviously others will start to trickle in. But here within these three dots, let's say that the meeting has started. We can hit these three dots, and then this will bring up more options that we are able to use and see. You'll see right away that the third one from the bottom there says start recording. Now, if I click this is an important part because this will take this meeting and then save it to our Microsoft Stream environment, which is an application for video recordings. So it now gives us a little prompt. That's how we know that it's recording. It straight up says you're recording, you have recorded the meeting, make sure everybody knows that they're being recorded. And so we're just going to dismiss that out. We're going to talk. I don't know what mic I'm using. Let me make sure that my mic is set up. I'm using the mic that I'm talking to right now. Okay, that's great. That helps a lot. So we're going to just kind of let this play out, say a couple different things, blah, 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 blah. And then when we stop recording, which you can stop recording at any time or you can just end the meeting. But same way that we started the recording, hit the three actions, click stop recording. It's going to say, you're sure? And we'll be, yeah, of course we're sure. Stop recording. Now the recording is being saved. And it will save automatically to a few different places. First off, it will be saved here in the Conversations tab. You can see right here that we had a 35-second recording of the meeting that we have right here. So that was a previous recording I had done. But here is the newest recording of 58 seconds. So any recordings within this meeting will be posted to the chat. So if you do have a recurring meeting, which this one apparently is a recurring meeting, you'll have other recordings posted here as well, which is pretty cool so people know where to get it from Microsoft Teams. Now we're going to end this call and we're going to go into Microsoft Stream now to take a look at this recording. We can do that a few different ways. First off, we could go into our waffle up here on the left and then find the Microsoft Stream application, which it doesn't show up here, but we can go into Microsoft 365 and find it. Or we can go into the recording by simply clicking on the recording, which is right here in the posts within the meeting. So I'm going to click on that. So I went in through Microsoft Stream. I'm on my Microsoft Stream homepage. The recording was still being processed, so it wasn't ready yet. So I decided to just take you into the Microsoft Stream landing page so that you can kind of see what all is here. And so it does see that test meeting. It looks like it's here. These are some of the things that looks like a baby shower event. These are some trending videos that I have access to. I can also scroll down to see some of the playlists and popular channels that people have created. This was one that I created before with a Microsoft Stream training team. And then I can go into my content, and then I can go to meetings, which will find the meetings that I've recorded. And then we'll be able to see some of the meetings that were recorded. These are both previous recordings. It doesn't look like the one that I just did is ready for access. So we're just going to pull up one that is already finished, because the ones that you just did, it does take some time to save to the server. So here we are in one of the meetings that I had previously recorded. Now, there are a few different things that you'll want to do. Notice the transcripts already here, which is pretty cool. And then you have interactivity as well. You could add a form to this if you wanted to add a Microsoft form to collect information from people who are watching this video, which is also pretty useful and pretty handy. You can share this out. Now, you might not see the transcript right away, or you could hide the transcript if it already exists, if you didn't want other people to see it. If I do that, you'll notice it just goes to interactivity, and then you can show the transcript. So you might have to go into more settings or view settings in order to do that. Let's go back into meetings and see if our video has finished. It doesn't look like that the other video has posted yet, but what we can do is go back into one of these meetings, and I will show you some of the other functionalities that we have here. So we can add these to a watch list if we want. We can click on these and then remove them from a watch list or add them to different channels. And that is during these three dots, we could share these out, replace it, delete it, trim, download the video. And then this little guy right here, that will add it to a group or channel. And then we can edit or update the video details, which is where we got into that transcript. So if we were to click on it, it'll bring it back up. It does autoplay, so you might want to pause it. And then we have the transcript over here. Note that transcripts are only a part of videos that have been recorded. If you did not record your video, then you're not going to get a transcript. I know that that kind of seems redundant, but because that's how they would get posted. But if you downloaded a video and uploaded it into Microsoft Teams or Microsoft Stream rather, then it wouldn't necessarily pull the transcript directly. But if you did record it, you recorded that meeting, then you are going to get the transcript. Now, if we're scrolling through here and we want to find, okay, that's a little thing that Microsoft wants to pop up. Okay, well, let's click on that. And now notice it just went straight to the 20-second mark. So this is a really powerful thing that you can use when taking notes, when going through meetings to see what people said, how they said it, when they said it. And then again, the interactivity part I really love, where you can add a form to the meeting for people to fill out, and these would have to be forms that have already been created within Microsoft Forms. If you aren't aware of how to create a Microsoft form, I will do a video on that upcoming, and I'll link it in this video as well so that you can jump straight to it and find it right away. But that is Microsoft Stream when it comes to transcripts and recording your Microsoft Teams meetings. It's very cool, and you'll be able to look at all of your recordings through my content. Again, you can create channels and groups and different watch lists however you'd like. I'll get into those in another meeting in the future. Guys, if you got any value out of this, please like and subscribe. If there are any videos that you want me to create, maybe tomorrow I'll create another one for you. If you want something like that, drop that in the comments and I'll get to that video right away. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you.